want to do a real quick economy lesson, or at least my thinking on why you should buy cheap early versus buying big early. This stems from a conversation I had with my oldest son about how he could get his Incredible Hulk out in the field on the second or third turn, or at least purchase it the second, third turn, which is great. But you're putting yourself at a disadvantage over the long term of the game. If I've purchased 4 characters for the same cost as you've purchased one, you can only stop if somehow both of us are able to field all 4 characters, even on their level 1 faces. Um, or maybe you field yours on your, hey, you got lucky and fielded it on level 2. And, I got the cheap ones. They're nothing great. Um, so they're nothing awesome. But now I've got potentially four potential blockers slash attackers for your one. And yeah, you may have some sidekicks or something, but let's just stick with character dice for now because everybody has sidekicks. Um, my one little morphing jar on its on its level 2 side can stop your Red Eyes Bee Dragon. Um, so my one cost and 0 field versus your 6 cost and 2 to field. So you spent 8 resources and I've spent 1. And at this point, they're virtually equal, unless you can find some way to get around him. And I've still got 3 left to play with. Okay, you knock him out. You go back. He goes to the prep area. I get to roll him again. Oh, he's 2 masks now. Now I get to use the energy. Yeah, you're still sitting there. You've got a 6/6, but you're not able to use. I'm able to use this energy that you gave me because you knocked him out to purchase something else. I can purchase another halfling thief. I can use a morphing jar. I could get a morphing jar and use Professor X's global. That's in addition to whatever sidekicks I've got hanging out here. So, all things being equal, you want to kind of budget your purchases early on and buy cheap. Ramp up to your win conditions. This guy isn't even a win condition. Yes, it's great that you could buy him, or maybe you spend 4 and you get a blue dragon instead. Okay, well, so you spent 4 and bought a blue dragon. I spent 4 and got 2 halfling thieves. My halfling thieves can still take and stop your blue dragon. Um, it's more economy and resource utilization than anything else. You don't want to overspend early because then you're in a hole, especially if it's not something that's going to help you win the game. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. That it's something I try and build my teams up so I have some ramps, cheap ramps early on, so I have something to buy when I have energy, and then utilize those to facilitate your other purchases. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this. I don't. I play casually. I don't really do PDCs. I've got 3 kids running around. I don't have time to do stuff like that. But playing with my kids, playing with some of my friends, playing at a local store. These are things I see, and when I see people talking about online, when should I try and get my win condition out in the field? Well, when you can afford it is the best time. But if you run it out there too early, number one, you've tipped off your hand as to what you're doing. Number two, you've stalled out your own economy, your own ability to purchase other things, because this is now occupying 4, and at best it can give you back either 2 energy or you're going to have to field it. Versus these 2 are occupying 4 and can give you back 4 energy. So just something to think about. Thanks.